Lil Uzi Vert just dropped his third studio album, The Pink Tape, and it sounds amazing. A lot of the beats on there is very influenced by heavy metal, punk rock, and he managed to bridge it together with trap as well. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make rock, trap, put it together, and make a rock trap beat. Let's get into it. Alright, first things first, we're going to need the guitar. Before I put in the guitar melody, I'm actually going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to tune the E string, this top one right here, I'm going to drop it down and do a drop D. I want to go for a melody that's more like heavy metal inspired. That's why I dropped it down to D. I've got an idea for the chords. It's going to go something like this. So essentially going from minor to suspended. But to get the metal vibes, we're going to need a special plugin. I'm going to open up Guitar Rig by Native Instruments. This is the cheat code. Basically, it's an amp plugin, metalcore. Surely this has got to be something. Jeez, that's sounding crazy. Let's record that in. Yo, that is actually mad fun to play, just a strum like that. Also just gonna add a little bit of reverb. And you know what? I feel like it would sound nicer on a different pitch. Jeez. I'm gonna go with that pitch that sounded nice. Let's try and find like a nice lead for it. I got this preset right here in Guitar Rig opened up. It sounds a little bit different, but it's from the metal section as well. I wanna keep the lead kind of simple, nothing too much going on. Just to thicken that sound up as well, I might even just add in the octave up. I really like how it kind of tails on at the end. Alright, what I'm going to do as well is just turn this one really far down. Pan it to the left. Alright, that's sounding cool. I like that so far. I'm going to leave that for the guitar melodies for now. Let's go ahead and add some drums. For the intro, I'm going to have some rock drums and then I'm going to transition into some trap drums. So for the intro, I'm going to delete the main guitars. I'll have that come in later. I don't want it to get boring, so we're just going to shift this down a whole octave. In Logic Pro X, they got the best live drum kits. And they're stock, so it's all free. So I'm going to open up one of these drum kits here. The good thing about this, they got all the sounds labeled, so it's kind of easy to choose what you want. I've got an idea for the bounce. It's going to go boom, boom, ka, ka, boom, boom, ka. Alright, I'm liking that so far. One thing about using these drum kits, you would have to put everything in the same MIDI. But the way how I do it, I go ahead, I duplicate it, I drag this down. So this one I leave as my kick, this one I leave as my snare. And what I'll do here is I'll just delete all my snares, keep the kick, and here I'll delete all the kicks. So now we've separated out the snare and the kick from each other. And then I can just go ahead in here and just switch out the snare on one of these other drum kits. All right, let's put in some hi-hats. They got a few different options. I think I'll go for this one. And then we'll just repeat that. Command A, Command R, and then let's add in some opens as well. Oof, that's sounding crazy. I'm just gonna drop the velocity slightly, move that over. And then here we'll just have a little breakdown with the toms. Now what I want to do, I want to beef up these drums because they're hitting, but they can hit a lot harder and sound a bit more realistic, a bit more authentic. So I selected all of them. I'm going to go ahead and create track stack. So now what it does, it just groups them together, puts them in a bus. And then I'm going to open up this plugin by Soundtoys called Decapitator. And I just want to beef up the drums. That's sounding nuts. I'm just going to open up Serum and I'm going to add a bass from my Trap Essentials kit. Boom. bass is quite growly, so I'm just gonna put on a low pass as well, just to get rid of some of that high. And sometimes I also like to just throw a little bit of reverb on my basses too. That's sounding nice so far. One more thing I want to do though, I want this to be more of a build up, so when we get into those trap drums it really drops. I'm just going to put a low pass filter on here. I'm going to drop it down on the drums. So this is how the drums are sounding now with the filter on it. And then now I'm just going to go ahead and automate it with the cutoff frequency. So as the intro progresses, the frequency will come up. So this is how it's going to sound. Hard, I like that so far. Now let's go ahead and add some trap drums onto the second section. And then let's repeat these snares over. And then I also want to add in a clap to go with those snares. And then let's just copy that one over as well. Let's add in some hi-hats now. These hi-hats got to be skippy. I got an idea for it. And we'll just repeat that over as well. Alright, let's add in an 808 now. I think this is the sound that's really gonna make the beat. I wanna keep the pattern really, really simple, nothing crazy. Boom. Alright, let's go ahead, Command A, Command R to repeat that, Command A again, Shift legato, and then let's put it down a few octaves. For the trap section as well, just to give it a bit more life, a bit more feeling, I want to add a few different accents in there. The beat is finished, I added in some sweeps for the drop section. This is what we got now all together. This one sounds insane. Yeah, that is how you merge rock with trap. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up because it really, really helps. And if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to check out another Lil Uzi Vert tutorial that I did, check out this one right here where I show you how to make a Jersey club beat.